Can anybody read these words for me?
Dishes.
Go ahead. You guys all read.
Dishes, watches, glasses, taxes, buzzes.
Good. What do all of these words have in common?
The E-S.
E-S. Does anybody know what ES might be? What do you think, Maya? No.
I know how to code it though.
Well, if you know how to code it, then you should know what it is. Rhythm, what is ES?
ES is a suffix.
It's a suffix. It's something added onto the end of the word to change the meaning of the word.
It means
Okay.
that, more than one.
It means more than one. Very good. Let's look at, did I put it on here? No, I didn't. Of course not. I'm going to write some sentences up here, and we're going to see what the difference is. Quit making that noise. Okay? Look at these sentences. Every complete sentence must contain at least two parts, a noun and a verb, or subject and a verb. A noun is person, place, or thing. You guys know that, right? And a verb tells what action that person, place, or thing is making, or what condition that person, place, or thing is in. In the first sentence, what's the subject?
B.
Bee.
B.
What's the verb?
Buzz.
Buzzes. In the second sentence, what's our subject?
B.
Bees. And what's our verb?
Buzz.
Buzz. Did you notice that in the second sentence, the subject is plural?
Seven. Instead of one, you change it into seven. Yeah.
What does plural mean?
More than one.
More than one. So I've got more than one bee here. It's plural. In the English language, the rules that describe how words are put together in sentences to give meaning are called grammar. One rule of English grammar is that in a sentence, the subject form must match the verb form. This is called subject-verb agreement. We've talked a little bit about that, but not a lot. For example, in this second sentence, we are talking about a plural subject. So the verb form we use must also be plural. The plural form of the verb buzz is the word buzz. It's really kind of tricky because with verbs, it's the opposite. If it's singular, then it has ES. Like this one doesn't have an S, so that one has to have an S or an ES. But if it's plural, then that one's not going to have it. It's kind of the opposite. It's confusing. So when we add suffix ES to a noun, then that makes it plural. But if we add it to a verb, that makes it a singular verb. Suffix ES is really just another form of suffix S. We've been coding and reading the verb form of suffix S for many lessons. Now you know ES and S. Let's talk about something else that is unusual about ES. When you have a root word that ends in a sound like S, it's impossible to add another S sound. So, like if I had the word miss and I wanted to add S to it, what would that sound like? Miss. You can't really tell the difference. It just sounds like I'm saying this for too long. So instead we add ES, so it's misses. Makes it easier to hear and easier to pronounce. Let's try a few other words. What about axe? If I say axe, that doesn't really make sense, does it? It would be axes, right? What about crutch?
Crutches.
Crutches. Fizz. Fizzes. Stitch. Stitches. Good. The hissing sound that you hear is called a sibilant sound. The sibilant sounds are s, z, ch, sh, x, and j. Whenever a word ends in one of those sounds and you want to add a suffix s to make it plural, you have to add es instead. Because adding a vowel sound in between the two hissing sounds makes the word easier to say and hear. So, now that we've added the extra vowel sound, those words are a lot easier to say.
Yes.
Remember when a word ends in s and you want to add suffix s, you'll have to add es instead so that we can pronounce the word. Now, let's go back to these. You guys told me that was a suffix. How do I code suffixes?
Underline.
Box them.
Oh.
Anytime I box something, that means I can take it away and I still have a word left. So let's box all of these.
Watch. There's two kinds of watch. I watch word, that's why you box it.
Good. So you guys, it sounds like you found all of the root words. Read just the root words for me. Dish, watch, glass, tax, buzz. Good. Let's finish coding these words. For this one, Chloe, help me out.
Put the word SH.
Okay.
Put a breathe over the I.
Okay. There's one more thing we're going to have to do.
Put a...
Like this. An accent. Where am I going to put it?
In the root word.
On the root word. Very good, Chloe. Give your brain a kiss. Mwah. Very smart. When we add es, that means we're adding a vowel sound. We're adding a syllable, so we have to show where our accent's going to go. Jacqueline, help me out with this word.
Underline TCH.
Okay.
Put two dots above the A.
Ah, very nice. An A following a W, right?
Put an accent by the root word.
On the root word. There's one more thing.
The T.
Cross out the T, because it's not watch is, right? It's just watch it. Okay? Brianna, help me out with this one.
Put a breathe above the A.
Okay.
And put an accent in the root word.
On the root word. What is that?
Glasses.
Glasses. Okay.
Glasses.
Jaden, help me with this one.
Put a breathe above the A. And put an accent on the root word.
Accent on the root word. What's that word, Jaden?
Taxes.
Taxes. Marcus, help me with this last one.
Okay. Put a breathe over the U. Put a accent.
Where?
On the root word.
On the root word. What's that word?
Buzzes.
Buzzes. Very good.
Wait,
So-
isn't there a rule where you underline easy and mark out one of these? No.
Okay, so now, anytime you see an S or an ES at the end of a word, you need to check to see if it's a suffix. We're going to practice coding some words with suffix ES today, and we're going to spell some words with suffix ES. So I'll see you guys in our groups.